Arnie. Good morning. I'm doing good. How's Arnie sound, guys? Remember, this is going to be on a whole nother like audio kind of plane. So, oh, you'll probably be just almost as loud as me. Give me a good holler. Yeah, he's pretty close. We might take him to just a little bit. Yeah. Well, you ain't walking on me. I can tell. I'm peaking right below the red. I'm hitting right at about like negative 10 dB, and you're hitting right at about negative 13. Yeah. We could balance you though. Like we could balance you. I could get you just as loud as me, and then make it so it's like a, which is how it should be. Let's see. Give me another hello there. Oh, he sounds really good. He's pretty close to me there. Yeah. He might walk over me. He'll walk over my game, that's for sure. All right. So you ready for this, Arnie? Are you ready to take on the taking on? Had a shower. I haven't took one of those since last week. I mean, I'm just playing. That's all you gotta wash, really, right? Yeah, the rest of it just falls off you eventually. It's kind of gross. Yeah, right? Yeah, if I'm floating in a lake, I'm in the water, right? Ain't that considered like bathing? Yeah. I'll admit, there's been a time in my life when I was like younger, because my dad was a logger. Like I said, we'd be in the woods a lot. I've bathed in creeks before, man. Yeah. It don't bother me. No, you got to make sure that old crevice stays clean, Oh, we can do whatever, Arnie. I'm just here to hang out today. Like, yeah. I'd prefer to play like regular game mode though, if that's okay. Like, because then we could talk to people and stuff. Try vaping up. Maybe. No, they just like to shoot. Oh yeah, and they're communicating back to you. Yeah, right. You're like, hey, can we be friends? And they're like, yeah. Betray your ass. You're like, you just never know, Like you're like, well, Yeah, yeah. That might be how AI gets to jump to to knowing how to take over humankind. And they just get into Tarkov, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Yep, we're gonna do this." You know? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna blame it on. Other people are right now. They're blaming everything on Tarkov. You know how many times I've said Tarkov and I've heard you? I can't even tell you in the last 2 weeks, dude, how many times I've said Tarkov and the reply back to me was ew. Like, I'm being serious, dude, like playing like DayZ and stuff, and then I end up talking about what they're like, what do you normally play? And I'm like, Tarkov. And they're like, ew. I'm like, oh. Ew. Yeah, oh yeah. Dude, when people were duping the shit out of stuff on DayZ, remember that? Oh my gosh. That's funny. Yeah, I think I wasn't in it in the mod era. I got into it like right when it started to come out on Xbox. I'd been playing for about 8 months or so, like at that point. And then like I seen the Xbox transition come in, and I rode that um that boost because it took off again, right? And streaming it, I was on PC streaming on Microsoft platform, which is Xbox heavy, right? Like the whole mixer thing was Xbox heavy. So most of the player base played Xbox, and most of the streaming base or viewer base was Xbox players. So me streaming PC games was kind of hard until DayZ did that, dude. And once DayZ did that, it kind of made it easier because all the people that were playing on Xbox, us on PC was always a patch ahead of them. So they'd come in to see what the new stuff was all the time. Like they were always scouting for that next what's coming up next. All the PC players get it. So it gave them a reason to watch PC players. And when it's part of the game. Yeah. Not much. Yeah, I just dabble with it. Oh yeah. The what I remembered. Tons better. It's got its own play loop though. Like I've never played any other game that has that kind of the same play loop. Like Spawn, like it's hard to explain. Like when I'm playing it, I feel like I'm doing the same thing on all my characters, right? Getting my gear together, leveling up. But I like that first start when you don't have anything and no stress. It kind of feels good, versus the late game when you start to stress out about everything. You gotta really be more punctual and prone to keep all your shit. That's it. I kind of like the early part of it. Like I could see where some people don't ever even want to leave it. And like Deadfall, I've seen people that don't leave the whole first area. They just like communicating and helping people get to the next area. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what it is. It's all the chaos. Like most of my best videos I've seen where people were like in the shit with people, they didn't have much. Usually they just had a shotgun and a few basic items. There wasn't like a whole array of army gear. But there's like 6 of these guys running around like this, fighting with each other and having a good old RP time. Yeah. Why they're sick. That's funny. There we go. I think I got you there. Take him out to murder him. Yeah. Well, sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes when they're not going along with it, you can have a laugh too, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the... That's kind of the messed up part about DayZ, man, is sometimes it's funny when it's not funny, you know? When it starts to feel like Rust. I remember I had some good RP times. They had me running out, and then some guy hijacked me, man. And I spent 6 hours riding around in some dude's car doing deliveries with him, like as his hostage. And that's it. I was just a hostage, and they were trying to get me to do a job with them, but they took me as a hostage, and then I ended up with Stockholm syndrome, you know, like ended up buddying up with them in the end, but they hijacked me to begin with, you know. Yeah, well, that's it. I found a crew. Yeah, they were like, yeah, I was their enemy at first, but then I like became part of their friends, you know, and then they were like, ah. It's hard to do an RP. You have to have reasons to kill each other. Like you can't just like. Yeah. They did take me hostage. I guess I could have betrayed them all in the end. It's weird. Like the real RP servers are kind of weird, you know. Some people walk up to you and ask you to lick a stick or, you know, lick my shoes or something, like weird shit like that. You're like, oh, whatever, man. That's great. What really got me into it back in the day was there was another guy, Major, that was playing it, and he had a big group, dude. But he played on Xbox, you know. So he had like a group of like 30 people that play on his server, 15 people or whatever, you know, at any given time, like depending on how he's doing. And they build big ass bases, and they'd have fight arenas and shit in these bases. Like they were so big in a vanilla server with all this other like aspect of it, you know, because there were so many people included in this. They die, and then they head back gathering shit, all of them, you know, and they just died on purpose. They kill each other off. Someone guard the base, or a couple people would guard the base, and then the guys that die would spawn in on the cities and then just head straight back to the base gathering, you know. And they had these things so like 3 stories high with a fight arena in the middle. And they'd constantly, like, after a while, that's all he would do is just sit in the base and guard. That's it, you know? That's it, yeah. Constantly. Like, I could see where it would get tedious after 30 days of sitting in a base, like, guarding your base all the time, and then you load in, or, like, nobody can log out, really. There's always somebody there. It was crazy. It was intense to watch it, like, a community do this, you know? Because it was something that couldn't take one or two guys. It was like a straight up crew of people. I'd never seen people gather people like that before prior. You know, afterwards I did, but prior, not in DayZ. Not in DayZ. You get a group of 5 together in DayZ, it don't make it very long, you know? Like, there's always going to be one dude dead. Maybe 2. Yeah, yeah. Even you just want, yeah, yeah, or even then they're wiping out each other, especially when you meet a bunch of people, you know, and they're like, oh, let's team up. Yeah, 5 men don't last very people, you know, 5 people don't last very long together in a situation like that. Sometimes they'll get a little while, and then this one dies, the other one kills the other one. Somebody says something or pisses the other one off, and then, or one dude gets shiesty and takes out the whole squad. That happens sometimes. That's why I like it. They say if you want to make a long life in DayZ and make it long, I know we're talking about DayZ where we're playing Tarkov, but if you want to make that long life, you just avoid people. Like, you don't shoot unless you need to shoot. You play it that way, and you can actually make really good lives on that game, like, in the end. That's a long time. Man, I made it a week. That's been my, like, a week of showing up 8 hours a day, though. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I decided we'd go video card hunting or something. It took us into interchange. Figured it's a map we don't play a lot. Like, I barely play it. I only play it for tasking. I don't go play it outside of that usually. It's too overly looted with scavs. But I figured with everything going on and the way the game's spread out and the player base is kind of... I've noticed that maps are kind of not... I wouldn't say dead. They just don't have as many... I don't find myself running into players every time I turn a corner anymore. Like... I'm not walking. I'm not even in it. Up. I'm at Idea. Are you at the computer room in there? An Idea? No worries. Yeah, they eat out the... I don't even have comms on. Oh my gosh, guys. You know? You know. Yeah. It sounds better than it used to, though. I'll admit that. It used to sound, like, really bad. That's alright. Oh, Tetra. I'm in the office's Idea, which would be the northwest corner of Idea. The railway exit side. Yeah, so like if you're going out the main doors to the railway exit. That's alright. That's alright. That's how you get familiar, right? Just by doing it. Do you have an armor? Do you need an armor? Okay, you see the cash registers and all that. I hear somebody. Is that you?
Может, ну нахрен? Да ладно, шучу, я шучу, погнали.
Did you just prompt?
Кому тут пизды выдать?
This is me, I think, yeah. Hey. I got a labs card and a tetra on me. Alright, well, let's go do the computer run room. My computer route. Or tech spawns. See if I can remember. Yeah, graphics card, maybe a Bitcoin or something cool. I gotta see if I can remember how this works. How this run is. You know what I mean? It's been a while. Go with it. Let's get that. Up here to our left, right here is the tech room. Across the street's the medical bay. Okay. I think I kind of know where I'm at. I know where I'm at, but I mean, I tech ones. Over here on the left, this is all like the PC shit right here. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing good, just a power supply. This is the... What are you looking for? An electron... A square? Is it a big white square looking thing? Yeah. I think you can get it in other places, and I also think you can get it from scav returns. So, like, if you keep sending your scav out, I think you can get a return from him. Stuff spawns on these towers too, right here. Nothing good here though. You find anything? Oh, we're just gonna push through this. Straight to the other side. I'm kind of just looking on the way. Look at her guy. Sounds like a scab, maybe. Yeah, it's a scab. Just by the way he run and stop, you know. Good old Kibia store. I got the keys to this if we want to come in here at some point. Yeah, we took that one guy in there, didn't we? Oh, we got dead guys right here, though. Everywhere. Ooh, that's a... Oh, yeah. Ooh. Someone came through and mowed it all down. Alright, do the old gun swap-a-roos so I get the experience. I do that a lot. I'll grab, like, especially early, I'll swap guns on the bottom one and just keep swapping shit back and forth to get the experience for handling it. Late game, it don't really matter because experience doesn't come the same, you know, like it's... Oh, here you go, dude. You want some of this right here? There's a good gun for you. Right here, there you go. Someone else is here.
Hello, Governor.
Hello. How's it going, man?
Are we scavs today?
I have a scav.
Да они вообще
my God.
все молодцы, пидоры.
All right.
Чики-брики,
I'm
пальчик
looking
выкинь.
for... Looking for a respirator. I just found.
Oh. Well, this dude was a player. This is a Thor CRV over here. And an axe. Oh, I can't loot this axe. Black Rock Rig. Alright. Take that. Or whatever it is.
Quite the shindig in here, eh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Is this you on here with your light kicked on behind you, bud? looking like a beacon in the dark. Like a... You're looking like a rainbow in the dark, bro. Like a rainbow in the dark. Oh, sorry. That dude had 5K in his pocket. Nobody picked it up. Stole it. I'm just grabbing all these side attachments. All right, I think it's all been looted. You looked at everybody? Found everything you think? All right. Well, I guess we'll keep on trucking. Where are we at here? I think that was all the tech except for the stuff up top. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Player across the street. Someone's over there. I don't know. Oh, nope, maybe not.
We're
I thought-
scavs.
Okay.
Левый коронный, правый похоронный.
I look decked out.
I was-
PMC. I'll come say hi. Yeah, I got it. I'll drop my gun for you.
Yeah, you
Okay.
look like the PMC. I thought we were gonna shoot you there for a second.
Yeah, I just dropped one. Dude, I found so much gear, bro.
Ах ты
That's why I
Oh,
kept
were
the
you
gas
in,
mask on.
Were you in generic or fuck? What is it?
I went to Ollie. Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
we just did all the
generic.
tech
There's a
run through here.
Fuckload of bodies in there.
dude, it's crazy, man. Did you guys loot up the room with the tank over there?
No.
I did all the tech.
There's weapons crates, so, and there. If you guys want to
Oh,
follow
is
me,
it
I'll show you.
Kiva?
It's this one, like right in front of us, the G building.
I'm just grabbing RAM. I'm gonna ransack RAM. This is another electronic story. Ransack. What's ransack mean? Like when you say it, like how's that verbally? I mean, I know what it means, but how do you describe the actual words ransack? Like, you know, like I get that it's like taking and stealing and taking stuff, but I don't really know how'd they come up with that? Like ran and sack something, or like maybe it's like a run by sacking, you know, and they threw it in their sack and. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's kind of how I take it. Yeah, exactly. Like classic. Yeah, like it used to be, you know, like the Hamburger.
Over there.
Kind of like.
Nah, not much luck.
Нас. Охуенно, сейчас поживимся.
What do you want to do, Arnie? You want to just get on out of here and you fold up, or?
Sometimes good ammo spawns in the one like building that way, one room that way.
It's a pleasure to meet you, man. Have a great day.
Yeah, I think
I'm just looking through, making sure there's nobody else dead here. Sorry. Yeah, it's quite nice. Let's go check these
coming in.
This area over here anyway. I think this guy's helmet's really good, right? Or is this a shit helmet? The PSH, is that a good helmet? No, I can't. I was talking about checking these over here. I can't remember what they're called. Lockers. Ugh. My brain couldn't get it. Arnie, I think I've been having moments yesterday with that whole dead side thing, dude. My brain went flat. I look back and I'm like, man, my brain went flat, bro. Yeah, I think that's what it is. There's a golden watch right there. Rolex for you, buddy. It's right there. Look at shiny. That'd be shiny on your wrist, bro. You pull all the ladies with that. Oh, well, that's how you got her, right? Yeah. Yeah, just a Rolex. She's seen the Rolex and was like, ah. Had nothing to do with your personality, that's for sure, right? I'm just messing with you, dude. It's just a Rolex. You got a great personality, Arnie. I promise you. You know? Yeah. So these are all the texts. We only got about a minute or two, and we gotta go. If that, we gotta just boogie. We should probably just go, but it's included, so check PCs and see if we can get a video card. You got all your graphics cards turned in for this wipe? They have, you have to collect 3 for somebody or some shit. I bet somebody wants 3 of them. Found a raid. Yeah, that helps. Oh, nice. They're making money now. It might be getting a little late and wipe for me to continue on that. Well, I'm behind. Yeah. I've been enjoying playing when I play now, though, like a lot more than before. Like, I feel like it's like... Yeah, like when I'm playing now, it's like, yeah, it's very comfortable. You know, it's very relaxing compared to like before where it's like, I gotta do this. It has to be done. You know? Now I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, you're running across these trees right here and you just fucking black out, yeah. Someone's laying down in this bush right here waiting for you. Those are the ones that get me, man, is when I'm like all filled up and I'm getting close to the exit and someone's just chilling in a bush waiting for us. But then I go and do it myself, so I don't care. Like you snapped on him, like, snap. I love when it's like that. The hunting rifle gives me that quite a bit. Just because of the way it's like, bang, you know, like the big bullet and everything. I find once you get to those 7.62s and we're constantly running 7.62s, you tend to get a lot of kills, like an RSASS, and you get to that point where you're constantly running that grade of bullet. I've only been up there a couple of times where I was to that point, you know, in game. 44 or something. Running MKs and RSSs. Outside of that, I just go to the hunting rifle. The SR25 does pretty good too. Yeah, it's got a big old bullet. The M4 is nice. I think the M4 though is like their best balanced gun, right? Like it was one of the first. It has to be on because people like that gun. Yeah. And like when you think about like the aspect of people getting into a game, a lot of people like the M4 in real life. You know, they like that. Oh yeah, M4. You know, yeah, and the AK pretty much, right? Like AK and M4. And then it starts to vary it into like HKs and SKS and stuff like that. Sometimes the barrel spawns right back here at one of those trees. I'm just checking it. And then at the second scrap pile over here, there's another one. If it spawned. That dynamic loot shit kills it. It'll be right there. Nope, nothing. You got a full belly and a backpack right now? I'm pretty close. I'm just one slot short. So that's perfect. Yeah, no stashes today. They didn't want us to have stashes. I like all the little flowers, Arnie. I'd pick you one, but you know, I can't. I don't want to kill it. I don't want to hurt it. Huh? A daisy chain. You tie them together or what? Oh, we like dandelion? They're daisies. They're daisies. Daisies. White daisies, right? They've got a little center button and little white petals all around. Yeah, daisies. Yeah, and they got the long stem. And it's kind of like it's really woody. Honestly, the stalks on them are quite woody, strong. I see what you're saying. And they tie them together, huh? Do they like put them in their hair or something? Wear them in their hair. Yeah. My wife likes sunflowers. That's her favorite. We did a sunflower garden this year. Got a whole shit ton coming up, like probably a couple hundred of them. They're going to be everywhere. Yeah, and replant. Yeah, you can get pretty good going. I don't get the ones that usually get big enough to eat. You know, they're the more of the smaller breeds. The bigger ones that you can get to eat, though. I like them, but it's a work, man. When I go to the store and buy them for $1, you know. I have. Yeah, grow them in the. I save their seeds though and dry them out and use them for the next year because then I get, you know, you go buy 1 pack of seeds over here, it's like $5 for a pack of seeds, right? Like, and you get to grow just a little bit. But then if you save the sunflowers off of just 1 sunflower, it's like 6 packs of seeds, you know. So you could turn a pack of seeds into a jar of seeds in the end, like a full like mason jar, a nice quart, and then make a sunflower field. But it takes years to build up, right? That's all right. That's all right. I'm just putting stuff in my. Kicks you out. It's always when you're coming out of the raid too. After the raid, you can't. I've had that happen. Let's be honest. There's a lot of things that need fixed in this game that us hardcore Tarkov players overlook for a long time. Just because we like the game for what it is, right? Like, I overlook a ton of things, a ton of glitchy things, and I'm like, now that I'm playing other stuff, I look at it a little bit different. I'm like, nah, maybe this shouldn't be like this. Maybe we should speak up. This should be fixed. You know, like I. Well, I'll say this. They've optimized a lot, but then they go and they make major changes, like full armor changes and stuff, where after it's all optimized, they just go and fucking rub it in the dirt again. And then it seems like they get an optimized wipe, and then they got it. Oh, I got it back in there too. And then they go off and they optimize that again. You know what I mean? Which I get. They need the major changes like that. But it almost feels like that optimization was for nothing then, right? So why make an armor system and then optimize it to make another armor system? That's just like, you know, once you you know how fucking up works, right? Fucking up costs you 3 times as much, right? It costs you once to fuck up, once to, you know, fix it. You know, it's a 3 times kind of thing. Once to unfuck it up and once to fix it, you end up in a, you know, like, yeah. My boss used to tell me that all the time back at work, man. That's one thing that he didn't like, fuck ups, you know, in the industry, because when you're building shit and you fuck up, you have to, you know, unfuck it up and then fix it. But if it didn't leave the shop fucked up, it wasn't a fuck up, you know? Oh, I'm gonna judge the shit out of it. I'm so pissed off about micro purchases. You don't even know, dude. Soft skills piss me off so bad. Like, they just upset me. Like, it's such a stupid thing to add to the game. Base account, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Make it like a base account. The problem I see with that though is the way that this player base works. Okay, so you have how many maps? You got 6 maps, right? And then if you build 3 different modes on 6 different maps, guess what, man? You're not going to find anybody to play with after a while. They're going to spread out the player base too far, and then it's going to kill the other stuff. So somewhere in the game, if they keep spreading the player base, something eventually is going to have to fall off because it ain't going to have a player base for it because they're going to be so spread out against other things. You see what I'm saying? And it might be original Tarkov, you know? You know, it might be the original game mode, and then like arena and hardcore mode take over. You know what I mean? Like, I could see that. And then the casual players will get... The only problem I see, though, I can foresee, and I just overpriced that. Outside of that is... Shit, I just drew a blank. Sorry, give me a second, Arnie. I had it. I had it there, bud. Yeah, kind of with you on that. Shit, I was trying to think about how to say that to you on that. No, well, no. Like what I was, where I was at with that. I forgot where I was going with that, man. There was something I've had on my mind about it, and I don't remember. But I've talked to you about the player base and how it spreads. Yeah, but I don't know. Well, it'll come back to me in a little bit. I think that's where I have a hard time in streaming, guys. Is I lose focus once in a while. I'll lose conversation. I'll be right in the middle of it. Blech. Yeah, I could tell you actually what happened was I had the initial part, and then I went on to tell you about the player base splitting, and it took me off the initial part I was going to say. Because it was a second, it was leading up to help emphasize what I was getting at. You know what I mean? Sorry, yesterday, I don't know, man. I fucking blanked out hard for a minute. Well, yeah, dude, I was dogged out, too. Like, my muscles, head to toe, are sore. I was, yeah. I just couldn't. Yeah, I double stacked this week. I did it twice. I'd like to get 3 in this week. Jelly light. Oh, dude, I could feel it all the way down my back and between my lats, all the way down my lats here, up here, down the middle, down all the way down the back strap, all the way down. Yeah, 10 or 15, probably. It's like a workout, but it's pulling on you. Like you're holding on to that thing, and I got my bad hand too, so I'm really working. Oh yeah, you're squatting and jumping, dude. 10 minutes. When I first started, I couldn't get 5 or 6 minutes. Yeah, they're tied. They're tied in. Yeah, they're like bindings, like a snowboard. I can jump and stuff on it pretty good. Like I can catch good air. Not big, but. No, I did 2 180s though, and landed backwards. Fakie. It's hard to ride backwards too, because the way it pulls on you, you got to be. I'm learning though. I'm just learning. Oh, dude, you smack the water. Yeah, you cut a toe edge, dude, and your face just goes. Instant headache, man. Instant headache. I've had it happen like 3 times where just instant headache. I'm like, I'm done. That one hurt. That one was a little rough. I wouldn't say clear. I wouldn't say dirty though. I mean, it's mountain water. It's no runoff and stuff. But it's deep, 80 feet. I can't see bottom. You know? Yeah. I mean, it's a deep lake. No, they're man-made up here. We got a lot of powerhouses that they make, and we do water powerhouses. And so they'll take and dam up a lake and then do power that way, you know? They do. Where I'm at, there's probably like, I'd say 1, 2, maybe 7 powerhouses in my area, like within probably like hour from me. And they're just little things like where like a natural river would come down, they bottle it into a fucking pipe and send the pipe down through a powerhouse. And then crack, you know, like where a river would intersect and then stuff like that. It's quite a bit actually. The lakes are nice too for that too. Plus it also, with the seasons that we have, if we don't do that, certain places become too dry. So we dam it up, hold the water for late season, and then they slowly release it out so that way farmers and irrigation and stuff can use that water when it gets kind of droughty, you know, when the late season comes. So we hold it a little bit. We hold the snowpack back up here, and then say like 200 or 300 miles down the road, they need that water come late season. So we start releasing water. All of our lakes do that up here. And then by the end of the summer, our lakes will be really low, and then so they can fill up through winter again, you know? And they make power as they're doing all that. Oh, nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Would that matter? Hit it. Yeah. We do a lot of bridge and rock jumping up here. Jump off of bridges and rocks. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, fuck himself up. That's wild. Surprised they don't dredge out the hole. Yeah, you've gone through college. Sometimes it's a different kind of intelligence, you know? Like, I wouldn't say I'm a smart man, but I wouldn't say I'm a stupid man either, you know what I mean? I made it to 40 and I'm still alive, so, like, that's barely, but, you know. Right? Not bad. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think that, yeah, some people, they just don't have it, man. If it wasn't for modern society, they wouldn't be here, you know? Yeah, right? I did that to my wife the other day. She was getting mad at me, right? And we were talking about about like if we when we were young, because when we were young, I started dating her when we were like 18ish. Like we've been together for a long time, and she asked about like if we ever went out on dates, and I know we went out on lots of dates, but I couldn't recall any offhand because I mean we've been together for this like it's just like we've been married our whole life, like. And I told her this, and because of that, she started getting mad at me. And I looked over at her and I go, "I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is." She got so fucking pissed, dude. She was so mad at me for like fucking 4 or 5 days. Because I did it in front of all my friends and shit to her because she was giving me shit like I couldn't recall a date. So I fucking just full on Forrest Gumped her ass, I'm not a smart man. Nah, she like, but it was funny. She stopped giving me shit about it, I'm like, yeah, that wasn't even a squabble. It was more of like the idea of like she'd get mad at me because I can't recall any specific dates that we went on, and I'm like, fuck, we did all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? I thought everywhere we went was a date. Yeah. Wasn't that a date? Yeah, I opened the door for you, even though it was electric. Went in first, too, Here, let me get the door for you. Shit. I do that out in public sometimes to people. Be like, here, let me get the door for you. And it's electric, Go stand in front of it just so it opens. I'll be on my way out, out of the store. So what map are we going to run today? Kind of need to know for my keys. That could be anything. You got a task you've been trying to do, you just can't get through. Sorry. That was a little rough. I got some shoreline. I got spa tour. Obtain the key to the close premises of the sanatorium. I got some. I got to do a marker somewhere. A metal container at the river pier, so we can go down the pier. That's shoreline. I got to eliminate scavs using AKM series weapon. I can do that. We got lighthouse. I got woods. I got customs. I got factory. Oh, let's do shoreline then. I'll do that. I like shoreline. I think shoreline's one of my favorite chill maps. Like just to go like, I don't know about so much since the new one, right? Like I don't know since the expansion of it, but like overall, I've really enjoyed that map. I gotta have more keys somewhere in here for it. Let's say there must be more because the Heps key. Signal jammers, I think that is, proper, I think. Wasn't it proper? Yeah, right here. Green marker. No, who's got the jammer? I don't know who's got the jammer. But if you can't get it off of a vendor, because sometimes at a certain level you can't. If you go to the flea market and just type jam in the search bar, I think it'll give it to you. That's how I used to get it. And the cool thing about that is, so say there's a vendor, it'll give it to you from the vendor at the top of the market list. You see what I'm saying? Which is really cool that the vendor's there. They're 12K from Mechanic. Sometimes I can't even figure out what it is in the vendor list, so I just start typing random shit that I think it is, you know? Or I have to ask chat, be like, chat, guys, help me out here. 12 to or 19K. Yeah, I'll be like, what's this called, or what can I type? Because I can't figure it out. I used to have a hard time finding propofol. I don't know why. So I'd always leave one in my stash so I could right click and filter by item and then buy more. I just kind of keep one of everything. And then when I get to that last one, I just filter by item, you know. Lets me know I'm low, and then I just buy more. Kind of do that even with my gear sometimes before they had presets. I'd build my gear set and then buy my next gear set before I went out and have it sitting in my stash. And then when I came back, I'd throw that gear set on and then do that again and always just piggyback. So I wouldn't have to like search for the gear, you know, or like, especially when it came to doing like all the side plates and shit for your helmet. What a pain in the butt, you know? You mind if I take 2 minutes here and walk away? You got chat under control. Arnie's with you guys. If you guys see his name underneath my little title there, that's how you guys can follow him. There's a little at Arnie. You just click his name there and you click follow there, guys. Go check him out. He's a good dude. He's super chill. I'll be right back, bud. Leftover chicken scraps. Why they call it chicken scraps? Good old chicken scraps. Feed it to your chicken so you can eat them. Oh. I'm back then. My coffee's warming, but oh shit, my coffee's burning. So what subject was on with Tarkov there, Arnie? What was that subject we were on? I'm trying to still remember what I was going to say because it was something I was thinking about. When we were talking about Tarkov earlier and we were talking about the subject, what was we talking about? What was it that we were on when I spaced out there? Do you remember? Me neither. Stuff just... Yeah, it's kind of funny. My one of my my buddies that played Tarkov told me he was never gonna play Tarkov again, right? And he tried talking me into playing DayZ, and I'm like, nah. And then as soon as I start playing DayZ, that boy's back on Tarkov, got the new edition. He's made me chuckle a little bit. It's hard. Yeah, it is. It's more of a lone wolf when you're jumping around. I think like a PvE server with PvP aspects, it would be good because then we could be like split up and still talk to each other. Be like, I'm here on the map. I'm going here to get this, and then you go here to get that, and I'm pretty sure there are. The one I'm looking at is called Sunnyvale. And that's the one I've been eyeballing for that aspect of it. And I think it's creator orientated. I like servers that are creator orientated, where there's a lot of other creators on it. You know. Well, they're willing to at least communicate and get to know you. Yeah. Like they're willing to put themselves out there and tell you their name and what they like to do for fun, you know, like things like that. Like they're not just like they're not there to hunt anymore. They're there to VoIP, you know. That's partly why I like them. That's why I like the Deadfall servers, because there's a lot of creators on there. What map would you like, sir? Shoreline, right? Sorry. Dude, I must have hit the water a little too hard the other day. I keep thinking that, man. Maybe I smacked the water too hard because I ain't thinking straight, you know? Been fucking... Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I hit the water so hard, my chest was sore for a fucking couple hours, dude. Like, I was sore. And I'm fatigued out to the point of, like... I could feel it in my movement. You know what I mean? Like, not just stretching, but in my movement, just in my basic up the stairs or reaching for something. No real stretch, but yeah. I do. I warm up, I stretch, but I gotta be honest with you, I'm not really that fit for one. I got my bad arm, so I'm really overworking, you know, like, but so I don't go like I don't work out, you know. I'm not a big workout dude or nothing like that, because to be honest with you, when I try to, I hurt. I usually end up hurting myself, you know, like because I got torn muscles and shit, and cut muscles that have been all stitched back together, so they start to swell and do weird shit. So I try not to like over sinuously work out, but I try to do like say like physical therapy. That's, you know. So like, yeah, like roll a ball on a wall. And like I do things that warm the shoulder and make it hot and keep me kind of, and they do kind of keep me fit in the degree of like, I can still reach over my head. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just very fortunate I can still ride the wakeboard. I honestly shouldn't. I've been told by most of anybody, any physicians, don't do shit like that because you're already fucked up. You're going to just mess yourself up more. But like, I'm not dead, man, and I only got one life, and I want to do shit, you know? And I'm willing to take a risk for certain things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm already messed up in a degree, so, like, if I don't do it now, I'm not going to ever get the chance to. You don't get another repeat on this, you know what I mean? No. Well, as far as I know, I'm not, you know... As far as I see it, like maybe, but like I'm not gonna know. And even if, okay, even if you did respawn, it's gonna be a different time with different shit. You're not gonna get the same shit again. There's no, like, I'm fortunate enough already, and I'm glad we were in this world at the same time to meet each other. It's cool, you know, like when you put time in the aspect of how big the world is and then you add time to it, holy fuck. Yeah, we were fortunate enough to spawn at the same time to get to meet each other. That's cool as fuck. Just that alone is cool as shit, right? Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Until they start yelling slurs at you and shit. Yeah, that's the only thing they can say in English. Oh, yeah, right? Oh. That's funny. Shit. Hey, man, it happens the same way with us. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people would be like, you know, They don't like me just because I went from American, shoot him, kill him, yeah. The French, I find, love to kill me. I know it sounds funny, dude, but like in DayZ, I run into French people and they don't like me for like they don't hate me, but they like to kill me. They're always the first people to shoot me. I don't know. I don't know. They could be very well. Either way, though, they speak French. Let's just say that. They speak French and English, and it's usually like a broken English French, you know, like or decent English, but it's got a really heavy French accent, you know, so like you could tell. Germans like to shoot me too right on sight. Like any German I found on DayZ shot me right on sight. I'm just mean in general, like it's happened. They yell some mean shit and then come out around the corner and go bam bam as soon as they get the chance. There's no like you know? Everybody I run into like on certain servers, man. I also think it's the language barrier too, right? You have a language barrier there when it comes time to survive, and I mean if you know what I mean, right? Yeah, I'm walking around outside. This is the right below the swamp. We're in the southwest corner. This is where me, you, and Twisted got in that spot with all the bosses here, and. Yep, so players will spawn on the north of us here, and on the east of us, there'll be one right over by the cottages, and then one on the south of us by the tunnel. I don't know exactly where, but you know, like the island, the tunnel. It gives us that we know 3 characters can shoot us as soon as we come out about 100 meters. So like up here in our north end, we gotta look for this guy and try not to get hit. He's probably going to head east because this is the edge of the map. No, it's all good. So this is north. That's east. That's west. The beach is south, just like DayZ. Okay. I just do that so like if I'm... Oh, he's north of us. He's north of us. Yeah. So we're working our way east right now. That's the direction we'll be headed most of the time, towards the sun. It was messed up when they first did this map. It used to be backwards. The sun would set the wrong way. It'd throw me off. Yeah, it would rise over here and then set over there. And the map and the compasses were red. It was weird. It was so weird. It made me all messed up. Because I came from DayZ, you know, and I was like, you use the sun in DayZ, you can look at the sun and be like, that's west always. So the guy's gonna be north of us here. Wow, this is such a good. Wow, you can see so far now. I'm hanging here for a sec, alright? Let's just give a good listen. Keep our heads down just for a second. So, this is about the time people start running into each other. Right over here is the cottages. Over on that side right there. That's where the box can spawn. Yeah, he can start spawning over here. He'll spawn here, or up top, or down by the beach. I gotta get a marker to the beach somewhere. Is there anywhere you gotta get while we're here? up on the roof. Yeah, oh look. It's signal part 3, right? Yeah, one's on the tower, and I think one's on the roof of the west wing. Okay, so we're on the west end. Where we're headed, you see that? I don't know if you can see that building up there. See that pile of rocks right in front of us with that little orange bricks in the front? That's the roof. We got to get on top of that roof. I think I might have heard somebody up to our left. Right over this. Footsteps, I thought. Yep, bosses are at the boss spawn, maybe. I don't know. Wouldn't they normally still spawn them on the respected map for task reasons? I don't know. I wouldn't think they would. I mean, just because like those like kill Sturman on Woods 25 times or like, you know. Maybe though. Oh, nice. Now we can get out some really cool extractions. Yeah, it's a rock climber's pick, so you can get off the cliff descents extractions. Yeah, there's reserve, and then I think Woods has one. I'm trying to think of the other one. I think there's one more. I don't know if Streets has one or not, but I know Woods has one, and Reserve definitely has one. And Reserve map, it's it's almost just worth that alone. Let's just be honest with that. Like, because the way the D2 bunkers camp, the way you have to catch the train to get out, there's not very many good exits, like without doing things. Pulling an alarm, you know, running across the map after you pull the alarm, spawn bosses, whereas with the pick, you can get in, beat a street, get the fuck out. Good for marking or like doing like hot room runs, you know, mark room runs and shit like that. Hit one room and dip. Or like if you spawn at the top of the hill on reserve, what's really good is you get the you can hit that whole area if you have all the keys, right? I'm gonna go right here just because I don't really know how this rock formation is. Wow, what a fucking view, man. I can't believe how far you can see now. They took that fog shit out where it's not so bad. I could see the beach down there. I can almost catch the cottages over here if there wasn't so much trees. All right, so there's probably people in here. You got a fully automatic weapon? Oh, okay. I guess we're on the same page. You got a grenade? Okay. Let's get up against this wall. That way they can't shoot us from the windows, you know. So like you see these balconies here, they can do that.
Hello, is there anybody home? Hello, soldier.
I haven't heard nothing. Sometimes I'll send a grenade through just for a shuffle, because I'll sit in stairwells. So one of these windows, if you want to. I don't have any, and then we can push after. You know, like it gives us a whatever you feel. Bottom, top, middle. All right, let's go on in. I think I heard a kick turn. Pretty sure I just heard a turn. Go that way. I was just checking this corner. No, it's good. I was just checking the corner. Some people camp that corner hard. We're going all the way up to the roof. Check the roof on the other side. East wing. People can get up there too the same way. Looks clear. Alright, so that one on the left up there, I think is the one you gotta do. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I can see all the way down to the lighthouse from here. That is freaking crazy. I could literally shoot a scab down there. That is wild. I can't believe how much they give us. That's across the whole map, guys. We can see all the way across. Wow. Did it let you mark? Nice. No. Another place. Another place. East. Maybe we can see it from here, though. Oh, I just see someone right here. I'm tripping. I hope I didn't just see someone. Yeah, I thought so, but it must have been like. Okay, so you want to pop a scab over there with a sniper rifle? You got one that'll hit him. He's 100 meters out, right there. He's behind that rock. He's got a SV bolt action. All right, I'll go ahead and take him out from here. Get that scav kill. Looking for players running, man. I can't believe how far I could see. It's so messed up. I bet shooterborn's so much easier now. Like I could see a... I don't know if I got him. Oh, someone else shooting at us. Someone else took a pop at us. I don't know who, where. That was wild. I don't know where it came from. You might want to get off this roof. It could be bird eye or something. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move. Get back in this building. I'm gonna grab this safe. I think there's a safe around here. I don't know if I have the key. Sorry. My brain went blank. I've been doing that a lot. There's a safe around here somewhere. It's been a while, man. I've been on my game. I've been playing a lot. I heard it's a safe. I don't know if I have a key. Yeah, you can go through. There's a wall over here you can't get through, so we can't go down this. We'll have to come back out the same way we came in. Are you walking slow? Okay. Someone's already hit the HEP station. I still can't believe how far I can see, man. That's wild. Dude, we can camp so bad and so messed up. Yeah, I don't have the key for it. I forgot. I got the key for some of the safes, but I guess not that one. I must go buy it. I keep forgetting to get it. Let's go back through and drop down to the second story and move across. Alright. I'm just watching. Oh, I think I just heard somebody on the right. Did you guys hear that for a second? Right over here, I thought. Right down there. I'm just calling it out so you know. They could be on the first floors coming our way. Trying to find out one of these that unlock. There's one. Let's see if I got this 220. I think I have maybe 218. If you want to take the right, I'll take, or the left, I'll take the right. I just, the one on the left there, I just unlocked. Oh. You gotta get you a bag. Means you gotta kill something. Okay. You got your injector's case with you? Here, you can have these. Oh. Well then I'll take that back. Put that back in my injector's case there, and then I have an adrenaline. You want an adrenaline? No, I was just saying if you want to, you know, you never know what you need there, you know, and being the man. Oh, why not let me search this shit? Nice little scope. Was it Claymore? Alright, move through. This door's open. Yep, this one's open too. There's a sugar over here if you need some sugar. Those I've heard sell good. Mmm. What kind you like to make, like brandy? No, you just like the clear stuff. You don't even. I knew a guy that used to make that stuff. I've never made my own either, but I've tried some moonshine before. Yeah, used to be able to buy it by a gallon. That's just... It's like a wine, a red wine. Hmm. I've had apple mash. It's like alcohol made out of old apples, you know? They take apples and... No, they call that apple mash over here. Oh, they don't, I don't know about, they don't sell it over here. It's not like a, like that's a homemade, like, they mash up apples and then distill it out. I'm gonna move out. I'm just checking our ass. Now we're in the middle of this. We're in the middle of the mix. We're in a hallway. We're the, you know, I don't know if this is the room we're already in. I think it was. So you can buy like one. You see in this area, you can buy one of the two rooms in some of these, and then make it through. Oh, there's the box there I missed. I can't. I knew I. Yeah, but you have to go through there to get to that room, though. So, like, it could be high risk, too, right? Because somebody could already gotten in there, or somebody could be, I like getting as many as I can, to be honest with you, because I've gotten in gunfights here and unlocked the door and was able to get in. And get away from... Man, I'm picking up these injectors like mad. I got 4 injectors this raid. Yeah, some morphine. Want some morphine, man? You know, heard it's numbing, and it really numbs the shit out of stuff. You won't go. Oh, my friend's over there. What's that? Oh, nice! I got a subtask item. Let's go. Shit, didn't know I. Yeah, gotta go turn that into somebody. You check this box already? I'm just grabbing extras. PSO. Oh, wrong way. We got a guy. Here he comes. It's a player. He might be down the street. Yep, it's a player. Shall we conversate? Here he comes. he's got a fast gun too. He's hurting. You fucked him up. He's choking good. I don't have any. Yeah, I can get to it. You didn't want to talk. Get that tag so he doesn't know who you are. Yeah, you railed them pretty good. Who killed you? What was his name? Dude, he's camped up somewhere now. You know what I mean? Yeah, either that or he ran off because he's choking pretty good, dude. And he's pushing out wide, trying to get an angle on me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna head back a little bit, switch rooms. Yeah, you choked him out pretty good. Mm-mm. Yeah, he probably circled down on this hill trying to find me here too. I don't know. I don't want to dip you, but at the same time, I'm in a hallway with him, you know? Guess he'll crack one of these adrenaline. Pop a morphine. Yep. Try not to get shot in the ass. He might be camping this side now, I'll bet. Scab just ran inside. Wonder if I have path to lighthouse. I do. I do. At least we got your marker on though. I mean, that's the ham spot of this map's up there, so like. Oh yeah. I was letting you take on the fight with that short scope. I was hoping to maybe get the. He was a little close for me. Like I've gotten lucky, but that was like throw my sight in my butt and. Yeah, that drives me insane. They changed that since I've been playing a lot. It's different. It's not the way it used to be. It kind of like, yeah, pulled it up out of the way. But now I heard they're dropping it behind your elbow. You know? Did the shout out not come through? Do we have no mix it up audio? Just so you guys know, all my audio has been separated for everything. Like my mix it up's been separated from my music, from my game, everything. So we're able to put filters. We're able to, like, say, like, we want to do a stream and we only want to have chatting, but we still want to play a game in the background. We can shut the audio off track file to where it doesn't record that and stuff now. So like, it could be like a card game or something while we're conversating, and still be conversating, and we won't have to have the card game in there at all. Not even in, you know what I mean? And then say I go to edit, then I wouldn't even have to deal with none of that. I could just edit as talking, as like podcast, if I want. Like, that was the idea behind it. Or to be able to say, like, I know this is going to sound silly, but Twitch tracks are nice to get out too. Like, say you don't want your Discord in something, you know, you're going to have a wild Discord that day. You know, it's going to be full of people, but you want to be commentating it still. Like, you're commentating, going, you know. So you can do that where people see it live, but it wouldn't record it in the past. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. It's good for music too, let's be honest. It's what a lot of cats are doing to keep their copyrighted music under wraps, you know? I liked it because I can set audio levels and stuff and then filter certain things. So say I wanted to filter Discord so everybody has like the same filters that I have, you know, in mine. No, I use OBS. But what I did is OBS is incorporated a something called, I can't remember what it's called. It's called a it's like a copy of a source or a copy of something, and you're able to like set specific things to it. So it made it so you here, let me see if I can remember what it's called. It's called audio output capture. So they had an output capture, so you can capture specific audio. Like if I wanted to, I can capture a web browser, you know, and then, you know, like, so like if I didn't want other things to come on stream, I could watch a movie now on stream and it wouldn't capture it. You see what I'm saying? Like I could have it on, I could be sitting here listening to a radio show in the background that doesn't come through the stream, so I can continue to have something to entertain me, but I don't have to, you get what I mean? Just things like that. Say I wanted to turn on somebody else's stream, but I didn't want it coming through the stream, and so I could keep track of something else somebody else is doing. I could have it come through my headset, so I could toggle in and out, and they would, yeah. Different things. I did it for that reason, just so I could do multiple things with it. It's been the way I wanted it set up for a long time, but OBS didn't offer it, so you had to use something called Sound Meter Banana or something like. Okay, so yeah, and then you had to use VB cables, and then you had to designate certain things to VB cables. Well, the only thing I found that I have to designate to a VB cable to get the audio back in is my Discord, so mic stuff. But I could probably capture that too, the same. Like I could probably take and capture that, but then it would capture any of the other stuff that came in through Discord. Like, you know what I mean? Like if I was clicking or like a beep or. Yeah, I keep all that off. Notifications drive me insane. It still pops up as a notification. That's why I miss so many, but. Yeah, me too. My wife gets pissed. Yeah, like when I'm on the John, you know? Yeah, you know? Social media time, yeah. I mean, that's when I get most of my social media time, dude. Let's be honest. Next time you guys read a post, I want you to understand I was probably pooping at the same time, you know? Sorry. Fuck. It's funny when you think about it, but it's kind of probably sort of true, right? Like, I mean, to a degree. At least once, right? At least once. I'm just unloading my character. My plan, you should probably grab a backpack. Yeah, bring a sack with you. Yeah, we got a lot of keys for this area, so I got most of them. Not all of them, but most of them. Oh, I got to turn in something. That's the plan. Lindley's. Whatever you want to do. I mean, we're already in it, right? Might as well try to finish the task. Take whatever you want, sir. You know what I've been wanting to try, and I never, some SMG stuff. I've never been good at them, and I've always wanted to like get into where I could do an MP. I might actually, or like an MP7 or an MP5 or something. I could go with any of that. Yeah. Yeah, well, I have my scope gun, so I'm going to do a hunting rifle, and I think I'm going to try to find me a little mini, something small. I mean, I've done Ketters, and I've done really good with Ketters and stuff, but I think I want something that I can put a 50-round mag in. So when I miss, I can keep missing, you know? So I can whiff more shots, actually. That's pretty much it, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get my what's that when you aim, you know, it tells how accurate my accuracy down, you know, the stats. I'm trying to bring it down because it's up too high. I don't want people to suspect, you know. Yeah, they might. Yeah, we're the Noob Nation. I don't want to be like, what would I be if I was the good? You know, I'd be like, yeah, you know, we'd have to be like the Elite Nation or something. I couldn't, you know, and that just doesn't sound as approachable, right? Like. Yeah, I got to play the part. You got to play the part, bro. Yeah. Should we use a laser on this, guys? A laser. I like how that sounds. A laser. Just it's got a ring to it or something. Like, I'm gonna name my next kid Laser. Yeah. As long as you're not pointing in people's eyes, right? That's always the Oh, it can really mess you up. Yeah. Well, I mean, when I was kids, man, we used to fucking point them at each other all the time. You know what I mean? That was the goal, right? But then as you get older, you fucking learn better, I guess. I'm gonna probably be blind from that shit, watch. I'll regret it when I'm like fucking 80, if I make it. Mine got worse all of a sudden. Oh, did I not buy all that stuff? Yeah, it fixed itself. So you have to read it, like close. Like, I mean, read it by visually, you know what I mean? Sorry, you have to like... I messed my gun up here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Woohoo! Thanks for telling me. I wish you wouldn't have said nothing, and we could have gone on just fine. I'll see you next. Yeah. Are you telling me to save my money for later? I'll be seeing you more often then, I guess. This sounds like a reoccurring thing. They're probably just trying to sell it to you so you go back. You know, they're, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh, nice. That's good. They charge you $60 here, dude. Yeah, they want you to buy their glasses. Right? That they're selling you glasses, so. And the repairs and everything else that comes with it. Yeah, I don't buy really expensive ones. A lot of times I'll order them offline, I found. Look. I used to, like, I'll get my, like, so with my insurance, because I have insurance I have to pay every month, right? And then it covers me, so like to a degree, like I have to pay certain things, or they allow certain allowances. Like I can get one pair of glasses a year, or one pair of lenses a year, or a pair of glasses every 2 years or some shit. And it's covered up to $200. And then if I pick anything out outside of that, I got to pay out of pocket, of course. And then like they also cover my checkups, which is good. That's the reason insurance for us does well, because anybody that doesn't have insurance over here doesn't go in and do the checkups. So like when something goes bad, they miss it, right? If they got teeth going bad, they miss it. If they have eyes going bad, they miss it. If their ears are going bad, they miss it because they're not being checked up on. So then some things aren't caught until it's too late, especially with teeth, right? Or like even cleanings. They don't give free cleanings or nothing like that over here. You can't go in and just get your teeth cleaned whenever you want. Nothing like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you send all your other stuff off. You got your people that do braces now. Yeah. I definitely think it's good in a way because of the niche of it, but it's also hard in a way because you just can't get one good dentist to do all the work. You know, I remember going to the dentist back in the day, and some dentists, they'd smash out a quarter of your mouth in their day if you had problems, you know? And I'll admit to you guys, I had really bad teeth. I'm sure you already know that. They've been bad since I was a kid. That's why my teeth are bad when I'm older. I mean, honestly. Well, and I don't want to say that my parents had a lot to do with it, but I'd like to say that they had some to do with it. Because I can see the difference in how my kids' teeth are because I'm on them. You know what I mean? Like, I'll physically go walk my ass in there and brush their teeth for them if I have to. You know, I'll fucking tell them that, and then they go in and take care of it. I'll embarrass them and tell in front of people. Like, I'll be like, I'm gonna brush your teeth for you in front of these people. Watch. I'll hold you down and brush your teeth. You know what I mean? You don't have a choice in this. You're taking care of your mouth. And just saying that makes them embarrassed enough to go deal with it, you know, like, right? And then my oldest, he had braces, right? So like we were on him, like he had to go have checkups all the time, tightenings, and he's got nice teeth because of it. It made it worth it in the end too, though. Yeah. The biggest thing I've learned with this, with like the kids doing braces and me not, and like the idea of how I have my teeth, and is the reason that braces and teeth that are like straight and stuff do so much better is because teeth like mine, I have an underbite and a crossbite. And because of that, I put pressure on 3 or 4 teeth only. And so if I have a flat bite, they don't break as easy. They don't have the problems of cracking and shit because they hit flat. Whereas when you have teeth that don't, you have certain teeth that have an impact point, and those are the ones that break. And so I kept shearing the back of my teeth off on both top and bottom because the way they hook, when I bite, they kind of slide forward, and it just kept cracking. It just kept popping the back of them out, like it broke them even fully good. Yeah, just from just sheer angles. I used to wake my wife up. But now that I have these fake ones, my teeth sit flat for a lot more often, you know? As much as they can. All my fronts don't. Bite block. Oh, yeah. Kind of like an Invisalign. I've seen Invisalign work for some people, but you have to stay with that shit. It's like invisible braces. My wife has a hard time with hers. She did braces when she was a kid, and then she didn't keep her retainer going, too good. Stayed depressed. So right up here on the right, that area where they spawn was a car extract, and then on our left, about 300 meters, is going to be a spawn. I'm going to get to the top of this hill. High ground, you know what I mean? And just kind of watch for people all the way around. So we pretty much can guard ourselves for a 360 for a few minutes. Everybody's gonna be running, across these gullies down here, especially on this other side. Ow. See that radio tower in front of me right here? Those 2 balls on it? That's the place you got to signal jam next, I think. It's gonna be in front of that. It's gonna be some little antenna tower looking things. I can't believe how far I can fucking see, man. This is ridiculous. I can't believe they filtered that into the game that hard for us. Unless they got tired of people long sniping people. It took somebody releasing a game and them fucking up with their community for them to actually step in and start fixing shit like this. I can't believe it, though. No, I think they just didn't want what the community wanted, so they were just like, well, fuck you, we'll just do what we want. And the community was like, well, we don't like this. This is not like found and raid. That was changed, and you know how, yeah, I hear a guy, I think, right on this side of this hill, maybe. I'm gonna work my way over towards him. I'm looking for this southern spawn. Usually it's there's 2 of them, actually. There's one just south of this tower, and then there's usually one back here behind us, kind of. But I haven't seen shit. Not even a freckle of them, man. I don't even like that. Maybe because we're both here in a team, there ain't no spawn, Sometimes they do that because there's only so many players. They skip a spawn, shut it off. I don't really want to cross this valley yet. What do you think? Alright, let's hold it out for a little bit longer. Just keep checking our 360s. The map's also bigger too. I wonder if they've upped the spawn on this map because of that. I never even thought about that. cottages. Yeah, I'd say cottages over in that area. So far. Yeah. For sure. Way far. Like 400 or 500 meters shot. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking. I'm seeing 400 to 600 meters distance at any given time without even thinking about it, other than there's trees and shit in the way. But like that tower over there, that's 200 meters away from us, 250 meters away from us over there. Before, that's where the fog would start to set in. You'd have a hard time seeing people out there. 300 meters, sometimes you couldn't see. You would be, yeah, it's wild. I can't believe the distance. That's wild. It's kind of extreme, really. Just means always stay in the bushes when you're out there far. Hug a tree, right? Well, what do you say? What do you know? I mean, that wasn't nothing with us, though. I don't think we'll see. I mean, if we see him, it's going to be a little bit later. I think we should hit that tower, go down to the beach from the tower, and then go hit my spot that I got to get down there at the coastline. I'm gonna drop down right here and just go off right off the rock here. People usually look at the trails versus the rocks. I think with all the extra distance, though, it makes your eyes have to work harder to look around. Yeah, that's up at the sniper rock that we shot. Remember the sniper on top of that rock? That's where that was. I'm gonna go up this hill right here. But I'm not going to go straight into this place. I'm actually going to go left. I'm going to do a, you know what I mean. And just clear around it real quick. Make sure no one's... Guys will go up there and camp in it too hard. I mean, I've done it. Well, it's a task place, you know, people gotta go there. There's a safe in there and a couple file cabinets. Gav? I don't know where he's at, but I heard him. He's not really stressing me. He's clearing for players mostly. We'll shoot his ass in a minute. Or he's in it, in the building. Sometimes they circle inside and out of it. got in a mean fight right here with you one day, I think. I'm just player hunting. Well, we're headed west. Right there. So you see those jammers in there, or those signals in there? There's like, I think you got to go to the one closest to the building there on the left. Yeah. The one closest to it. I'm not sure, but I think so. We'll have to shoot him too. I'll cover your back over here. Make sure no one's coming up this hill on us when we're... Go ahead and press them up and do your thing. Kill them real quick. I'm gonna stay in these trees out here, okay? There's 2 of them. You safe? Okay. I think I might have heard 2. I'm gonna cover our left because this is where they're gonna come up from. If you're facing the house, they're gonna come from our left side. We've already cleared the right by the beach. You know what I mean? That's why I did that. Did you get it marked? I'm not sure which one. I think it's the one closest. I'm expecting players soon, though. With those shots, you know what I mean? If anybody's close, they'll run this way. Okay. All right, let's head towards the beach. You know where that's at? I'm right here. Right here. Beach is south. Yeah, let's get in these, let's get up against this rock in these trees. So we can do that. Covering over these, shoot this. No, you can't pack a mag. You don't need that. Just one tap them. That'd be kind of fun. 1 in chamber games. That's all we can do is single load. Top loads. SKS without a magazine, you know? Yeah, most with no magazine, so you can only top load 1 round. So I'm expecting most of the player base that would be coming at us to be coming from our right when we're going down here. Just because this will be edge map we're going to, and we've already cleared behind us, so we don't have to really worry about what's coming from behind us. Which would be our left right here is behind us. I mean, we sat up there and watched for quite a while. I know when I didn't see the spawn from down here, so they probably pressed towards this building here. Dude, all this new map is so good. Kind of makes me want to just come play this game all the time or something. You know, 7 days a week. Don't want to play too much. I better get off the game. I gotta go, Arnie. I can't play anymore today. I'm just playing, dude. Yeah. Don't even say bye. Just leave. Okay, you ready to possibly die again, Arnie? This is our spot. Now, you don't have to come down here if you don't want to. You're more than welcome to stay up here. What? I'm supposed to mark something down here. I don't remember what it was, but it's something down here. Or jam in, or I don't even know. So this scav's been dead on the road down here since we started, because I could see him from the top, oddly enough. He's not a fresh kill, but that guy could still be camping in down here. Probably not those scavs. Oh. Get him? I don't like being out there. I'm getting in. I'm gonna go left. Go ahead and loot this out while we're here. There's 2 saves. Oh, good stuff. You might have to go down and mark something here too. That might have been a subtask. I'm upstairs here checking the safe. There's a safe on the other side and a computer. No, I scored a diary. They sell pretty good. And I think you can actually put the diaries in the docs case. Sit. Maybe. I don't know if you can put them in a sit case. I don't have that thing yet. I'm not that fancy. Go. Yeah, that was like a goal. I'm just looking down the beach, make sure no one's scouting us. I'm looking for that shooter-born shot, you know? Oh. Alright, so I don't know what I got to mark here. There was something I had to mark. There's something here. Let me see. Task. It was mark something on the beach, some shit. I don't know. This is spot tour. Spot tour. No. Obtain the key to the closed premises on the sanctum or shoreline. That ain't it. Rig game. Mark the medical container at the river pier with an... Okay, so I gotta mark this with the marker. I think it's this right here, actually. This right here. This is the medical container? Yeah, there it is. Do you have the lighthouse exit? Not path to lighthouse, but lighthouse. It's usually with a question mark. I mean pure butt. Pure butt. Pure boat. That's where we're at. So pure boat's actually right here. If it's open. We'll check it. Did you get all the loot out of this building? Did you check these file cabinets? You should grab them. Let's fill up before we take this. Anything you need? Yeah. Bitcoin. I'll take Bitcoin. There's a late task here where you got to kill PMCs just in this area alone. Yeah. Yeah, and try to lure them in. The worst part is it's after those missions, so usually there's not very many people here, you know? But they have a few different missions here. They have one where you gotta mark the meds, and you gotta mark the dead guy. There's some milk if you want some just quick filler items. I could use it. I'll grab it. Cash register. Favorite kind of ice cream? Oh yeah, I forgot. We talked about this before. That's all right. They didn't know though, huh? Skittles? Huh? Were the Skittles like hard or like? Ah, root will spawn here. I heard a rare key can spawn on these, so I just check them once in a while when I'm done here. Must have been at that one. And then right here's a barrel. And on the other side of this is a box. I'll get the box with the barrel. Might get sniped out here though. Back in. So that's the lighthouse for like the scab if you gotta exit the lighthouse exit. Sometimes I think there was a barrel off on this right, the same way as that one. I don't remember where it's at. But there used to be one somewhere over here or something like down in I don't know. Maybe it's dynamic, maybe it's not here. I don't remember, but it was right there somewhere. I don't see it. Let's go check our exit. I really love how they added that mountain over on the other side so you can see down here really well. Oh, Scav. He's pissed. He just ran left. He's down. Tag his body real quick. Do you need a 6B armor? I'm just jacking this shit. Noodles. Reminds me of that movie with Jack Black where he plays Kung Fu Panda. And the duck's like, noodles. The noodle duck, that's his dad, that's a duck, and he's a panda, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna check our exit. I'm just watching this other side of these things. So this is the dock that you go out on. But when you get out here, you're pretty vulnerable, you know? Yeah, it should kick on right here somewhere, but it didn't, so I don't think we have the exit. I think we gotta go back out. Yeah, it should already kick on. It's not open. That's why it's got the question marks, though. So we just gotta go to tunnel. You know where that's at, right? Yeah, it's that mountain right there. All the way at the peak of that mountain. Sounds like a good time. Sorry. Being sporadic. I do that all the time when I'm playing solo, just to be sporadic on my movements. You know what I mean? Try not to walk in a straight line as much as possible. Hug environment as much as I can. I'm just gonna stay down in this ravine all the way until we get to these stairs over here, and then we'll pop up and cross. Keeps us safer. That way, if there is a random PMC or scab sitting up over there. I wonder how it looks in stream in 1440. I wonder if it looks good. Or I mean in 960. I usually go just past this like little dusty coat. Huh? Sorry. Oh, nice. How's it running for you? I can never get enough bitrate to keep it 1080 clean. That was my problem. I just couldn't keep the bitrate. It always tells me my connection's unstable, and 6K is just not enough. They recommend you to use 4500. That's what isn't that wild? But it makes it like really grainy. So when I do is I'll go to 5K and then 720 goes really, it makes it really crisp. bitrate quality compared to like, you know, some. Plus, it doesn't pull in the connection too hard. It puts it mostly towards bits versus resolution. I mean, I get it. I would get, I don't know. I think partners don't get it and stuff like that because they can go to 10K, right? Or 8K bits. And 8K bits will cover it nice. That'll do a 1080p stream really nicely, actually. I've just seen people starting to do 4K streams, though. Which is wild. Yeah, I see what you're saying. A scab on the island out there? Oh, we got a player coming across the island. Hang on. If he'll hold still, I'll shoot him. We got to get up here. Start moving towards the front of this boat. He's coming across the boat right now. He's going to drop right off the cabin of it. Did you kill him? Right at the boat? The head of the boat? Yeah, that was a player. I was trying to cut him off. Yeah, oh yeah. He's kidding. He was jumping around and shit. Nah, the scab won't go on the boat. Not AI, anyway. Player, maybe. Got another player coming down the road. Or scab. Got him. Keep your eyes peeled so that if that dude had teammates, we could be in bad way. Uh-oh, I'm out of food and energy. Oh, no. You got anything to eat? I got noodles. Never mind. I'm good. I got milk and noodles. And what do they call those noodles when you put milk in them and some, like, some cheese? Nice shot. You drop them? Oh, I was calling nice shot. I don't see him. Well, let's go get your kill, I guess, huh? I'm gonna move up to this next rock here and cover you from there, okay? Up, scab behind us? Where the fuck he come from? Never seen that before. I don't know. I can't see. I'm blurry. I've never had that happen, man. I swear. Not out here. This is dead zone for scabs. Why am I so blurry still? I'm all good, man. What's going on? Tremors? Pain? Why am I in pain? Why do I have tremors? I used a... No, nothing. I got pain and tremors. I was hungry and thirsty, though. You know, I was really... Oh, I'm getting better now. I can see now. So I'll move up to this next drop, and then we'll... you can shoot across and get your kill. If you want. Okay. I'm just gonna sit here at this rock and cover you. Hopefully he's not still alive down there somewhere, hiding, waiting. That'd be funny. He just pops up. Ah! Oh. Sorry. Yeah. He was pretty kidded, I thought. He had a, like, not like crazy kidded, but he kidded down. It was pretty late in the raid too, you know, so he might have some gear, or some goodies. I'm parallel with you. I'm just in the tree line. I'm gonna tag the scab right here for some loot. Just give him a little kiss here. All right, I'm ready. You ready to get out of here? We got our task. We killed the guy. We just gotta watch our right, and that's it. Yeah. Huh? You see that hill up there? They can get on the right side of that tunnel and camp on that hill and wait for people to and extract. I used to do it all the time. When you spawn in there, it's great because you can just hang out. You know, you don't have to go anywhere, do nothing. I've done it. I'll admit. You know, hey. Yeah, right here at the tunnel. Success. I feel successful. You feel successful? I gotta say, my beard's getting pretty jolly. It's making me feel very round-faced, you know, when you get the big beard and and then you shave it and you look really like no neck. I don't know. I kind of like the roughness. I kind of like it. Yeah, people don't talk to me as much or don't recognize me. Like when I go to town, because I live in a town there's only like 5,500 of us, you know, that I've lived here most of my life, you know. I know most, I'd say a majority of people. Yeah, nobody recognizes me. Because I've never grown my beard out ever in my whole life, you know. I'm 40 years old, never done it. I couldn't before, to be honest with you. I have a bald chin. Yeah, when it turns back in and pokes you, that's when it drove me nuts. Now I don't do it because it's gotten to past that. Like it's once in a while, a little bit on like a lip or something, but that ain't no different than any normal. So I'm like, well, you know what I mean? Like that ain't no different than it would normally feel on any given week. But there is that window where it's kind of not very comfortable. You don't sleep at night, you know, like. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. You end up in a bad itchy way. Do your eyes go bad and shit too? Are you allergic to cats? No. See, a lot of cats or people I know that are allergic to pollen are allergic to cats, oddly enough. Hmm. If I sit in it, it makes me itch. That's wild, man. That's crazy. I'm glad I don't have any crazy allergies like that. I mean, I'm allergic to rubbing alcohol, oddly enough, of all things. It makes me sick, but I noticed that too. A lot of things, like for me, was like as I got older, my tolerance or immunity, not immunity, I'd say, but like, you know, that went up. Like, When I was a kid, I get stung by a bee and I'd swell. Boom. I just swell like huge. My whole hand swell up, my whole arm. And then as I got older, now it's just like it bothers me for weeks on end, like itchy, but like more than the average person probably that gets stung by a bee. Like I got bit on my neck and it's still a week later, it's still fucking like whatever. My whole body hived though within minutes. I was sitting there and I started sweating and itching. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm out the lake, you know? And I didn't even feel the bite. And I don't know what even got me, truthfully. I don't know what it was, but yeah. No, I had to take an allergy pill though, an antihistamine, because I was going into like a full-on attack, you know? I wasn't like choking or nothing, but like my whole body was hiving. It's starting to work its way down my legs, and about every 10 minutes it'd be 6 inches further down my legs. And I was like, yep, I got to take something. I'm gonna end up head to toe not feeling good. Something's gonna put me out. I was like, whoa. That never really happens to me. It's not like a normal thing, you know? But that day it did. And maybe... To Chile? Huh. Oh no. I got a niece that's like allergic to fucking everything, man. She eats anything and her tongue starts swelling. Like, it's wild. Like certain breads, eggs, fruits. Like she can't have anything with egg in it. Nothing, zero. It's wild. Her diet's pretty wild too, I'm sure. Man, I'm climbing money. I didn't even notice it. I got almost 10 mil in my bank here, aren't you? Shoot, I need a sick case too. Oh yeah. Well, tomorrow maybe. Got. Oh. You're a moonshiner. You're gonna make me some too. Send it my way. You know, like 300K worth. 5. Just you know. I've been watching actual like the show I've been watching. That's what it's about. Moonshining. Well, not moonshining. It's the one I'm watching is called Boardwalk Empire. I don't know if you've seen it. It's the guy that I don't remember his name. He's an older man. He plays in a lot of Adam Sandler movies. Doesn't he? Or used to anyway. I don't know about now. He used to play in a lot of Adam Sandler movies. He was the cross-eyed dude in Mr. Deeds. That guy. And he plays a gangster from back in the Prohibition. What's that? Oh, Boardwalk Empire. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's an era style show. Like it's a lot of like 20s and 30s, you know, like old cars. The music's kind of based that way. So like if you're kind of watching like or playing like a Fallout game or something, you know how they kind of set that mode. It's really played into it pretty well. I like the fact that they got some gangsters in there that are real, you know, like Al Capone, stuff like that. You know, you see him early on. It's kind of hard to get into. I like to throw it on in the background, but once you get into it, it's good. It's one of those shows, kind of, you know. I like there's a villain in that show, and I can't remember what his name is. But dude, I've never seen him really act as a good guy. But he plays in the Whisper. You ever seen the show The Whisperers? Let's see if I can find his name. He plays the character Gip Rossetti. I don't know who that guy is. Trying to figure out what his name is, though. Hmm. Sorry, I can't remember his name. I'll show you his face though, or I'll tell you I'll tell you his name here in a second. But dude, he plays an asshole on a lot of shows I've seen. He's pretty ruthless. It's always good to have a good villain. You know who my other favorite villain was, and I'll be honest with you, was in Dexter. There was that guy from Third Rock or 30 Rock or whatever. You remember him from that show? Where he played as like an aliens that came to Earth, and he's got like that big receding hairline. I'd never seen him play a villain before, but damn. Another dude that really got me was the British dude in fuck, what was that show? Fargo. You ever seen Fargo? That British dude was a good villain. He played a really good villain. I've watched that guy play a lot of bad villain, or a lot of sorry. Bobby Cannavale was this guy's name that I was talking about for a villain. Yeah. He plays a pretty good villain. It's kind of a ruthless sounding dude. Real like kind of plays an asshole really well in most of his movies. Real cocky, real arrogant. Like, you know what I mean? We going back out to Shoreline again? Is that our plan? One more of those? We're already on it. You mind if I take a 30-second break and go use the head? Let's go for like a 2-minute or how, Arnie? I'll be right back. And then we'll jump one. You got time for one more, you said? All right, guys, we'll be right back. Me and Arnie are going to take 2. Woo. Kicking my butt. You know what, Arnie? Are you back? You know what drives me nuts about Tarkov? And I'm going to talk about this a little bit, and I hope you don't mind. With all this situation that they had, with all this stuff, it made people left field, right field on it. And not like, there's not very middle ground players. And the middle ground players are still left field or right field. They're still like, well, fuck Tarkov, I'm playing to tell people not to buy it. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen that both ways. And for me, as a creator, it bothers me that I know for a fact that we're going to take a hit because of it, in the sense of like just community. Because there's going to be left field and right field viewers that just, they're either going to be mad that I'm playing it, or they're going to be mad that I'm not playing it. And I hope that you guys don't, you know, like, carry the way. It's just a fucking video game. That's how I feel. You know? It's just a game. It don't deserve that kind of from us, you know? Yeah. 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 You started on ground zero pretty much at this moment, so you don't have nothing to be partial towards, right? So the game's better now than it was then for you. That's good. Yeah, yeah. That's how I felt about PUBG. The playable of it. I agree with you on that. I think though that they would call that, no, you're good. I think they'd call that a learning curve now though, like in the game, right? Like that's the learning curve of it, right? Yeah, I almost wish they gave you more of that, more for that. Like, even if it just started off, they initially, instead of not being able to buy a map from a vendor, you should be able to like have all the maps sitting in your stash ready to go. Like you can look at them out of raid or something. Like they need to give you something to look at. Like, you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, even if they added it to the hideout, made like a map on the wall, you know, when you built your hideout, you could build a spot where you put a map, and as you find the maps, you could place it. It would be like boom, boom, boom. You know, something like that would be cool. But that way, you can, as you play through, you get an impression of what you're looking at from overhead. Yeah, I agree, and harder. Mm-hmm. Yeah, or a lucky stray bullet. Or an SKS, a well-placed SKS shot. I gotta ask if you've tried this gun out yet. The VPO 20, is it the 209? VPO 209. Where's it at? Where is it? It's a cheap gun. It's there's a 215 and something else. I'm trying to see who sells it. The reason I say this is because like early wipe, you know, like when you get early, I'm not saying run it now. I'm saying in the future, when you get to that point of it, there's a round you can buy for it, and or you can craft early, and it's an AP round, so it's an armor penetrating round, and so you can tap face shields and stuff with it. It's like one of those, and I'll see if I can find that around here. Yeah. So like it becomes your like, here it is right here. AP-M, damage 90, recoil 35. The accuracies, it's got a negative 28% accuracy takeaway. So anything over 100 meters sucks. So like it's like a semi-automatic AK. It kind of looks like an AKM. And so you can build a foregrip and everything on it too. Just like a laser, but it's only semi-automatic and 30-round mags. But it comes with the AP rounds, so it's fucked up. Like it's good if you're not gonna like. You know, like how like a lot of times you'll be on a certain gun where you're just running it semi-automatic anyway, even though it's fully automatic, just because you're getting better shots out of it. That's kind of like that. If you land your semi-automatic shots and you're really good with the semi-automatic, that gun's gonna scale you quick. But you got to get the rounds for it, but they come first. I think they're the first set you get, and then there's a bolt action you can run them in too, the VPO 215, and that helps you get your bolt action kills because it's an armor pinning round. So say you still hit a scab and he's got armor on, it still hits his ass. Even fighting scabs, I don't know. For me, that was my biggest like first white bullet where I was like, holy shit, this is gonna scale me where I'm gonna start progressing levels faster because you know what I mean? And that was before they really had tasks too heavy, where tasks really meant as much as it does. Like right now, tasks can 50% you, I think, I would say. If you can land all the tasks as you're extracting, you're gonna crazy level, you know? I think, yeah, just don't die. That the biggest thing in this game. If you want to progress fast, don't die. You get extraction experience just for extracting. When you die, you lose a shit ton of your experience time. So like, if people with high kill death spreads, you know, and don't die a bunch, they get a high extraction rate. Usually level really fast. Even if they take the passive and go, I'm gonna leave. You know, they'll kill a couple of guys and they'll dip. They won't even go loot them half the time if they're like into that. Like they'll just grab whatever loot they can and go. It's more about the experience for them because they're going for they're trying to climb for the higher grade armors and the higher tier stuff. So they only grab the stuff that they know they need for tasks, and then everything else just goes straight sold. There's no, you know what I mean? And then they try to extract. It's not really about the high, and then their kill death spread's going to go up anyway. You know what I mean, right? Like, it's kind of a weird. Like you can kill 2 or 3 people in a raid, extract 3 times, and do just as well as you killed 9 people in one raid and died. You know, like kill death spread, right? Like you're actually going to do better in this sense because you didn't die. And then you get the loot from the 3 raids as well. I don't know. When I first started playing, dude, there was times I'd only get 1 or 2 scav kills because I was just running the edge of one map. Like Yeah, I've been there, man, Arnie. I remember being there, man, where I didn't know where I was at. So I'd learn one road. I'd be like, I know the main exit's at the other end of this road and the other end of this road. And then I would just kind of learn how to break away from it, you know, and then I started working my way more inward and towards or more north or whatever, depending on where I'm at, you know. That's kind of how I did my routes. I'd just pick the first route and then I would nail it from there. And then, because I didn't use none of the wikis or stuff for the first 3 or 4 wipes, I felt it took away from what we were doing. I like to camp a lot. I spend a lot of time sitting in places and finding out how to get up and like I'd pick up after I played a few couple of wipes. I got tired of like chasing tasks, so I started doing like things where I would like pick a map and I would just learn it. That was my map this wipe. We played the shit out of it this whole wipe, you know. Played other ones too as we're just getting bored or with friends or tasking, but we played that map that wipe because I did it for woods, I did it for interchange. Actually, that's the only map I didn't do it for was interchange and labs, because I never liked interchange until that was the last one I just did. Actually, I just learned that one. You know what I mean? Like since this last wipe, that's what I've been doing. This wipe is interchange like scav runs and stuff, and that was the one I sat down and studied. Okay, I'm gonna go figure out where the med areas are. I'm gonna go figure out where the electronic stuff is, or the rare spawns, like going, yeah, what's up, kiddo? Don't just sit there and holler at me. I don't know if he's even talking to me. What? He's hollering at some other kids. Speaking of hollering, Astrid. I'm gonna double check my mutts inside. You're around Custer, you know? Yeah, I got a sneaky little dog, dude. She likes to fucking... She's so sneaky. You know what she'll do? We'll be outside, and she'll go stand behind the tree with one eye looking out at me. She won't like lean out, but she'll sit down, you know, where I can just see one of her eyes. And then sit there and wait for me to go inside so she can go run off to the neighbors or something. Just to go... We'll go play with their dog. Go chase their dog around. Because they have a little... I think you have one of the dogs that are similar. Yeah, they have a little Russell Terrier. Jack Russell Terrier. A little yippy little shit, that one is. It is not chill. They have baby gates and stuff for it because it's so... Sorry, didn't mean to... Go ahead. Yeah, I heard some of them are yippy. Hey, Arnie. Oh, sorry, I'm not trying to cut in on you. I was just going to tell you. Up north here, that's north. That's east. We're headed east. Do you have anywhere you have to go? Am I good now? Hello, sir. Sorry about that. We're gonna clear north and then check up here because this is where the spawn will be. They might shoot at us. See those rocks on the other side, that little mountain over there? Those mines are on our left, too. So you said you got a signal jam somewhere. You know, I don't know where that's at. Maybe it's in the new area because I don't remember there being a third one. They must have added it, you know? That's kind of what I think. I'll bet it's in the new area. Do you hear my son over there yelling? Alright. Just make sure. He's hollering and hooting and hollering at his friends in his room, playing Xbox games. Sometimes he gets a little overzealous with them. Yeah. Definitely immersive for sure. Fortnite immersion's real, right? I'm gonna head north. Yeah. So there's an exit straight in front of us if one of us dies. That's the path to shoreline. Or path to lighthouse. Oh, do you want this nice helmet? Maybe. I don't know if you got room for that. One of those face mask things. I think it goes. Alright. Alright, I'll use it. I mean, I'll sell it. To be honest, I'm just gonna sell it. So I guess we're going to the new area, huh? Last wipe. This is all new for me too. Like, even like this map and all these rocks and all that we're seeing, a lot of this wasn't this nice. They redid it all. All that whole area we're looking at over here on this side of the swamp, that's all been redone. They added in a bunch of stuff and changed the whole environment. I can't believe how far we can see, man. It makes me chuckle. I feel like somebody could always see me now. I feel like I'm playing PUBG, kind of. That same, like, distance of PUBG. You can catch people quite far out there. Scab spawned up here on our left. This rock. We're gonna drop into the cottages and see if Boss Man's there. On the way. We only have to look over this rock at like 2 rocks over. See that peak up in front of us? There's a campsite right there somewhere. We can look up and over it. Since I can see so far away now, I don't really. Like, oh, Boss ain't there. Keep going. Scab right there. Wow, good. There you go. That was a player who just shot me. I'd have been dead already. Gosh, you can see so far. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. I'm sorry I keep repeating that. I'm so baffled by it. I bet the camping streamers are having a blast, or the camping players, you know, that go sit places and just chill and just wait. They're probably having such a good time right now. I can see all the way where we came from. It's just so ridiculous. So the cottages are right south of us here. That's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm trying to see if I see any boss dudes or anything. The raiders. Yeah, a couple of raiders and the bosses spawn down there. Yeah, that little cottage right there. That's actually, I got the keys to it. You want to go loot it? We're already here. I mean, can't hurt, right? If we die, we die. We'll get you all fat and stacked up, maybe. Plus, I need to kill the boss for a task anyway. You know how to get out without, I can't remember his name now. My brain just went flat. I'll show you. Rashala, I think, right? I think it is. Is it Rashala? Sanitar. It's Sani. He's got a lot of healings. So and he's got two, like, usually 2 or 3 raiders with him. Outside the house. Where's the scav? I'm gonna get back up here a little bit. Guards look like they got big backpacks and all the good stuff. Grenades and things. Well, let's press around on this side of it then, see how we can do with it. Was he a player? Was he? I'm gonna come over here. Scav. Get my silence weapon out of here. I don't see him, but I heard him. He said something to you. He called you all kinds of names. Wasn't sure what, though. Solishino. Yeah, there might be somebody here, though. Doors are open. Maybe he's coming in. Let's loot these 2 houses out. Get you some goodies. I got some goodies. I'm almost already full, to be honest with you. I'll get it. I'll get the door for you. Letting the heat out, you know? Not trying to heat up the outside, right? So my dad used to say to me, "You're born in a barn. Not trying to heat up the outside." My favorite they used to say to me is, "You make a better door than you do a window." Like when you're standing in the front of the TV or something, you know? Ooh, there's a golden clock in here for you, buddy. So you can tell the time, yeah? I got all the noob stuff, but I'm not here to make big money. I've just been selling shit to the market anyway, or to the vendors anyway. I might go out this door. There's a couple of jackets here to loot too, if I remember right. Yeah. This is where I got Rashala, or where I got, damn it, what's his name again? I'm bad with names, aren't he? Sani. I'm gonna have to like write a song so I remember this. Here you go. Got a present for you. Actually, I need that. I think it's. No, I have it. Here, this is for you. I think that's the one we need. I think that's the room I'm supposed to go to. I don't don't remember. 114? Is it 114, guys? Sanitars? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember. It's been so long. To be honest with you, man, it's too much stuff to remember, right? Like, I'm just playing for fun. So that's Lock Cottage. You going through? Left. See these barrels right here? That's where the key for this spawns. I've never gotten one from there. I've always had to buy mine. Or I found it in a jacket. But I'm just telling you that's where it's at. So maybe I'm wrong. Hey, maybe I'm no, I'm just hope I got these. Cool thing is about unlocking this is we know there's nobody in here. Or you can have the safe if you'd like, sir. Yeah, I just unlocked it for you. It's sitting right. Hopefully it's something great. There might be 2 safes. Chain lit and a flash drive on this one. Yeah. Automatic. Money. Are we ready to move forward, sir? Oh, I didn't check it. No. Yeah, they're covered. Nice. Looks like a nice little car. Oh, there's a shotgun in there. This man was a hunter. Maybe if it's a protection shotgun, maybe, you know, maybe. You never know. You probably hunt. Yeah, I'm downstairs. We're ready to get out of here. Everything's looted. There's not much more. I'm gonna go out the back and go up against the wall on the right a little bit, okay? Just for cover. Alright, sir. Do we want to go hit the big building, or do we want to be more discreet about our mission and skip it? Well, I'm going to give you the choice, sir. Could be bad guys, though. Could be good guys. Up here, there might be some scabs to kill. Let's check the bus depot at least, and then we'll make up our mind. How's that sound? It'll tell us if, you know, maybe someone will shoot at us already. We might already be dead, and then we don't have to think about it. Kind of watch. I can't believe how far I can see. Oh my gosh, man. I'm sorry. I can see admin building from here, all the way inside, all that bullshit. This is ridiculous. Why did we have to suffer for so long? He's like, this'll get people to play it again. Right? All right, sir. Here's your decision. Do we go left or right here? Or straight? So we can loot the powerhouse down here, or we can loot the admin building. That's your choice. I'll give you that. Or we can skip them both and just go straight to the new area. Yes, sir. I like Power Station. It's one of my favorites. This is actually the most underrated key, I think, in the game, or used to be. May not so much now. The game changed a lot, right? But back in the day, this is where I'd go get a lot of my early loot. attachments because we can keep shit tons of stuff pretty big. There's a sniper usually on this roof. We're gonna look out. Oh, there's two. There's one. Okay. So there's probably scabs on the ground. You know. Move back up. Usually there's up to 3. Come on, grenade. Come on, grenade. Oh, yeah. Well, let's do it. Let's go for it. I heard one yell. There could be a sniper still on the roof. There's sometimes 2. You want this one? Oh, he might be on the roof. I'm not sure where he's at. I heard him, but I didn't see him. He sounded like he might be on the roof. You know what? Let's leave him up there and go inside. If he is on the roof, he'll cover us. I've never seen the door closed behind him. I guess is a good way to, you know? Like they open it, but they don't close it. They were born in barns. Over here doing any, mini, miny, mo, you know? Some WD-40, a D battery. I'm gonna take that WD-40 though. How much time we getting? 25 minutes. We're still good. What am I skipping? How's your food and water, sir? Good. So I think he's probably on the roof. Be prepared. He might have shooted us. I'm gonna stick close until I get over here by the hill. Haven't seen him yet. There he is. You want him? He's right behind that. He's right behind that metal pillar thing. He'll move in a second. I'll just look around us to make sure I don't see anybody else. It's alright, okay. Onward. I'm gonna drop down in this ravine and I'm gonna follow it north. That way we got low ground so nobody can see us moving. Whoop, that's steep, careful. Map changes. Well, that radio tower's on our right. If there's other players that heard your shots, that's where they'd be probably at. I didn't hear anything at admin. Most people wouldn't come down from admin like this. blown away about the view distance, man. I got no, it's just a rock. It's a pebble. I've scoped in on a stump and a pebble now, thinking it was a player. Or like somebody dead. Right, they wiggle back and forth. Alright, we're headed kind of north here. I'm just going to check this side of the area so we don't get shot in the back when we start crossing this valley, that's all. I'll look over here real quick, and then we'll turn around and go north. I think we're good. Definitely, these environment changes made it easier to navigate and get around without getting shot, so we use all the rocks and stuff. Extra trees and things to kind of sit close to when you need to. So this new area is on our left here. This is where we're headed. We're looking for something. I don't know where it's at, man, so we're going to just kind of eyeball for it, huh? I don't know if they're even here. Did you look on the wiki or anything to see? So we did one at the tower. Oh, you know what? Is the third one right here? Let's just look since we're already here. Is that tower in front of us? Is there one right there maybe underneath it? I know at some point you have to mark it. But might as well go look. I guess we're already here, huh? Yeah, now it's going to be like, oh! I mean, at least we had a good afternoon of it, you know? Right in the middle under that, if it is. Somewhere under there. Nice. Look at us go. You know what we're doing. See? We're professionals. I wish I can share this Iskra with you for that, but I can't. It's alright. It's a good one though. It tastes it's mighty tasty. You know? There you go. Leather boot. I mean, that's kind of where onion soup came from, right? I mean, didn't really have much else but an onion. Potato and onion soups, you know? Like, I like cream of potato, like with a little bit either bacon or it's kind of like clam chowder. Pretty much essentially clam chowder with other meats, you know? Cream of chicken. I used to really not like it, but then I started making it myself. Oh, we got oh, shoo, aha! Hope you got a grenade. Yeah, I spread out. I went right again. I think I got one. There's three of them. There might be 2 or 3 left. I don't see the other one. Sounded like there's more than one though. Oh, got him. He's down. There's one more somewhere. Oh shit. I don't see him. He's a little more right of me. He's moving. Nope, he's not moving. Don't sit still. He's over there. Just can't catch eyes on him. Yeah, go ahead. There he is. You shuffled him. I got him. Should we loot these guys or should we get out? I'm crossing over the road. Don't shoot me. Yeah, they're AI. It was 4 of them, a group. Oh, this guy had a pistol. Let's go. Could use one of those. Oh, there's another one. Fuck. Ah, he hit me. You dead yet? Thank you. I was fucked up. I didn't want to peek because I had a halved out thorax. Like, I had the shots, but I'm like, I'm not going to take them. I'll hug the tree. You saved me, though. I've been running 2, so I can just switch. Oh, here's one of those VPOs I was talking about. Jelly arms. Yeah, at that wall. I'm just running around grabbing loot off these guys. I don't know if you want anything. I'm just... One had a sausage. The other guy had some ruples. I grabbed 10k off the one dude. Another one right here. Is there anything you need? Are you filled up or? There's, I think there's some stashes up here. We can go see if they're here. I don't think anybody will mess with us. We ain't like we got the couple of minutes to get done. You know? I'm looking for there's one that's a trap. They used to spawn somewhere over here. Be anywhere through this little section, and there's a bucket further down over here too. They might have changed it though. I don't know. You know, it looks a lot different than it did. There's also a tower on our right where scavs can spawn. But I think that's where that guy came from. They come walking up on you when you make noise. Right here, this tower. Scavs spawn here too sometimes. Where did that trap go? Is it gone? Well, there was a trap there, and then sometimes under this log right here, a barrel spawns. Apparently, it's not here either. So we missed both the spawns on this one. Oops, sorry. I guess we're heading out. Do you need the sausage or anything that I grabbed? Yeah, we're gonna get out just in time, I think. See all this like shrubbery here? They added all this in. And these dips right here, all this was just pretty like just rolling hills. Oh, we got a scav right in front of us. Nice shot. Oh, this guy's dead right here at my feet, too. You want an 8R? Nice looking 8R. He's got a nice beanie on him. I'm just eating stream, sorry. I'm messing you up there. Gotta go loot that scav you got there here somewhere. Oh, where was he? Right there? Is that him? There's a bunch of them. There's one right here too. No, that's this thing here. Maybe he's the one who's attacking. I don't remember looting this guy. Slicker's fire. Whoops. Just gonna tap his body. That wasn't him either. Alright, you ready to go? There's a box right here I can loot. I'm gonna run out. Time to run out. Oh. Yeah, it's got grenades in it. I want a grenade. Got a grenade. Impact grenade. Man, that rain is loud and irritating, huh, stream? That's why I used to run my game so much quieter for the audio for you guys. Everything I did. But I started bringing it up. I wanted it more immersive, more balanced, more easy to hear. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna make better adjustments, fine tune this stuff. How many scavs did you get? I got 5. That was a good game. That was a good round. Nice and smooth. Everything went well. We found the marker. We didn't, it was smooth. I like when it's smooth. Have you done any more of that arena? Or yeah, breakout? Me neither. It drove me nuts on the install, so I quit messing with it because they kept doing all these massive weird update things that were making my PC act all weird. Yeah. I'd like a toggle ADS and I'd be down to just go. I'd give it a good solid, I don't know. Yeah, we can chat and orientate and make everything. Yeah. I can see that. I just wish they put toggle ADS. That's it. So they may not ever. There's some games that never did. Oh, yeah. Even then, it's comfortable for me, that's all. Yeah, they just don't, not all games do it, though. Some games want it to be not like that. They want it to be even, equal in that sense. Or like, I feel like it's equal either way. It's just, because I have to tap to let go. I have to hit my button twice. Just different. It's just different play style. I don't have to hold it, but I do have to tap it twice. It's not bad. I mean, when you don't have a choice, it's just how it goes. So don't really. You know what I mean, right? Like when you don't have a choice, it didn't take much getting used to it. It just that's all I could do. I tried to do it the old way and I couldn't do it. So like that was all I could do. So it didn't take much. Like, you know what I mean? It literally took a couple of weeks for my brain to understand that I couldn't do it anymore because I couldn't do it just because I mean, it's weird. I could, yeah. Playing with my feet, it's only took me a little while too, and now the first couple of days, it was like brain fart, brain fart. Now I tap my foot all the time. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't even have to think about it. Sometimes I'm tapping, it ain't even there, you know. Looking for my big toe to hit that because I'm really good at hitting one button on my foot, honestly, because I can set my foot on it and just. They're nice. Well, you can program them just like your Stream Deck. So, like, if you like your Stream Deck button, you can literally right-click your button on your Stream Deck and copy it, and then bring it right over, or literally drag it to it, like, and then make shit tons of profiles for every game you play and everything you do, editing and everything. Like, I literally fast forward my feet and rewind my feet, and my hands can sit here in my lap. I can cut in the middle, like, yep. Yeah. And between that and the Stream Deck, I don't even have to touch my keyboard. Yeah, I get it, man. It was fun playing, though. I really enjoyed our afternoon. Hopefully we get to do it again soon. Yeah, I'm down. I got to go too, actually. It's getting to that time. I got to go get my work done. Got to go be responsible. Oh, nice. Like a little party or oh, a grill and chill. Oh, well then I was gonna say then it can't be that good of friends. Oh. You know, I'm just messing with you, right? No. Oh. Well, you offer them something there. You're not like just, oh, I have to meet these people. Yeah. Uh, it was good. Alrighty, man. I'll catch you next rodeo. Guys, go give Arnie a hello. I'm just letting these guys know. They're gonna go say hi one day. One day, hopefully. Yeah, one day. Alright, Arnie. Have a good one, bud. I'm gonna go ahead and get out. I gotta get some food. I can hear my tummy growling. Let's talk. Alright. I got Click Happy.